Okay, so yeah, I wasn't actually supposed to be streaming tonight because we were, after getting home from Con Bravo, one of the volunteer organizations I was with was trying to lock down a day and time for performing an audit, and everyone had agreed that it would be at 7 p.m. this evening. So I went directly from work thinking that nothing had changed and the time was still 7 p.m. So I get to where I need to go, time goes by, and no one's there. And I was like, they must have rescheduled it. So I was like, okay, if they must have rescheduled it, then that's fine. I'll just go back home and see when it was rescheduled to. Only problem is that they actually scheduled it for 45 minutes later. And considering that this audit is taking place about 15 miles away from where I live, I'm like, there's no way I'm going back there after just discovering when I got home that it was rescheduled for 45 minutes later. Because that would be pointless for me to have to drive all the way back, and I was just like, really? So yeah, not exactly how I wanted this evening to go, which means, yeah, even though I enjoy doing streams, this was not a night I was supposed to do one, but now that stuff changed without me knowing, I'm left with no choice but to stream. Yeah, I'm left with no choice but to stream now. So I guess that means, yeah, why don't we just get right into it. Greetings, people of the world. Matthia back with you here in Novaura Autism for another edition of A Day in the Life of Tales of Eorzea here in Final Fantasy XIV. So we are going to continue on grinding Matthia for Warrior. And as you can see, it'll take a couple of roulettes to get myself up to 65. You also may have noticed I changed the color on my axe to match my armor. Yeah, I really was not expecting that at all. Let's say hello there to Ilsanth. See if he wants to join me. Oh, he's starting to work on his rogue. He's also got a little love on Lancer and Archer too. Yeah, just noticed now he has 370s, which means he's due for promotion. But since I'm playing on Matthia, I won't be able to do that until I switch over to play as Corinne. Hey Chico, welcome to the stream, glad to have you with us. And Miguel, hello to you too, sorry for not saying hello to you at the start. I'm guessing this is what you're playing as? Let's see if he wants to work on any of his new DPS. Yeah, looks like he wants to work on his rogues, so yeah, we'll let him do just that. Let's do this. So since we're going to be going to a dungeon that is lower than level 30, that means I can get bonuses off of both the ring and the earrings. Speaking of the ring and the earrings, I have mentioned before that I've been doing speedrunning. Of course, those of you are familiar that I have the best time that's recorded of anyone who has done the A Realm Reborn storyline from level 1 to 50 at 15 hours and 45 minutes. Well, the main website where I post my times to, one of the administrators, because the administrators have been keeping mum about whether or not they would recognize my time as the world record. Well, last night when I got home and checked the forums, one of the admins finally spoke up and said that my use of the buffs and the experience bonus equipment, the earrings and the ring and the things like the level 10 helmet of lights and the road to 60 buff, which gives you double experience on every enemy killed and every quest cleared, is apparently not allowed. Which is surprising because I'm surprised to hear that said because of the fact that these are things that are given to you in game. These are experience boosts, experience buffs that the developers of Square Enix actually give you. They're not cheats, they're not glitches, they're the actual legitimate things that one can use. And other people who've been seeking interest in running the category, in running the dungeon, or not the dungeon, but running a speedrun from level 1 to 50 in the Realm Reborn storyline, I've wanted to do their runs the same way I did, with the road to 60 double experience buff and also with the equipment that gives you extra experience bonus. And now one of the admins has come up and said, no, that's not allowed. Because for some reason they think that getting extra experience points is cheating. So, yeah. So yeah, we're trying to see if we can convince the admins that taking away the buffs would discourage people from running. Alright, there we go. Oh, really? Alright. Yeah, so much for equipping the bonus experience items, huh? Alright, let's go. Yeah, I can pretty much just show you none of us need this. Yeah, I really wish this was something that was put in the Char Roulette, not the leveling. Which I know Char Roulette is for 8 people. So this should be in Char Roulette. Because people are gonna get in the mindset of wanting to run a dungeon, and then when they realize they're running a trial, like it takes them out of their mindset. Yeah, just waiting on the arrival of Infernal Nail. There you are. Break this thing down. Ouch. Get it busted. There we go. This way and this way, Ifrit. Oh, I'm actually surprised we got limit break. Unless we actually, it is actually possible to get it during this fight, and I just wasn't aware that you could because, yeah, we like it like limit break never gets used here. Alright, there we go. 1,000,000 points for killing Ifrit. Oh, I also got an extra reward experience. Alright. Alright, so that's since that Splash and Dash is done. Hey Emily, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us. Well, that's the thing. It is an 80% speed run. Alright, so, yeah, since that came and went, yeah, it doesn't surprise me to see let's have to go to that, so we're gonna go over to 5060 then. Yeah, don't worry about it there, Emily. Oh, Eorzea changed last second to healer. But yeah, none of our DPS is showing up. Ah. Yeah, the tank and the healer both show up, but neither DPS does. Alright, where are we going this time? Dainty Tower. Get my full equipment set on. And let's roll. Also want to get my game face on since I'm wearing the Odin armor. Can't help it, I love this. Not as much as the Dragoon armor, of course, but still. Okay, let's dance. I just got a whole bunch of pain through you. Oh, that didn't take long. Also, I just realized, because of what happened, never put on this either. Yeah, that's what happens when your mindset gets taken out by Ifrit. Now let's go. See how much we can stick it to these guys. Oh, look out. And down you go. Yeah, we should get 65 here, which means we'll be able to get the Warriors Challenge covered also. Hey Skylar, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us. mean today? Like, did you have the early shifts today? Oh, okay. You're working that late, huh? At least you're with us now. And let's say hello to Zuro. Okay, fair enough. Oh, look out. Let's hit you with 2 inner beasts. Also be a good idea if I stepped away from that. Yeah, sing the microphone there, dude. Be the badass rocker that we know you want to be. Oh, gotta start killing toads. And not the Mushroom Kingdom toads either. Yes, indeed. Oh, wow, I didn't even see that. Well, at least he got killed off. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention because I was looking at the chat. And yeah, that's absolutely true. There is truth in that statement there, Skyla. Alright, check the chest. Then bring those little mimics over here. Shoved right this way. Whoa, look out. And we're gonna have to see if we can't give these guys a bit of hard time here. Oh, look out. Yeah, now we gotta deal with you two also. Yeah, there we go. Gotcha. I want to make a change here real quick. Just so I have a little more consistency with my rotation. So I'm not having to constantly change from R2 to L2 whenever I want to do my score my rotation. Yeah, that's much better. Lots of aiming gear so far have been given out. Moving on. Alright, Homunculus, come on over. Right over this way. Yeah, well, way to stay in there, Skyla. You're doing great. back over on Storm Eye. For them. And over to Ziggy Stardust. And over here. I'm just gonna load up like crazy on buffs. And we can also conveniently deal with this chunk of Stardust that drops right into my lap. Make sure you guys get the others. Yeah, I did kind of make that awkward for Tsuma, didn't I? The bard who's being shot at. You gotta keep hiding from that sort of thing. Like, it amazes me how we're able to finish off Ziggy before he even gets off a second round of Stardust. And he just misses out on getting it off. Okay, here we go. Yeah, Bard getting a lot of Bard gear. No lack of help for the Bard in this run. And look out for this crap. And we'll take them all out. And we'll run down to the next section where we're gonna have more statues drop. Where I was about to say, yeah, don't be shy. Yeah, we're definitely giving them the business. Well, yeah, I'm thinking I might want to do expert roulette after this because the leveling roulette was just Ifrit. Come on over. Let's pull everyone over this way. Everyone over here. Let's see how that stuff. Oh, they all went down at once. That's cool. Yeah, right over here, you two. Showing off my fancy footwork while lugging around a big heavy axe. Yeah, let's get everything over here. There we go. Oh. Now watch out for danger wherever possible. Off we go. Oh, hey there, Lou. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us. How's work been for you? Like, we were just talking with Skyla about how work's going for her. How's it going for you right now? Also, I don't know why I'm trying to pull aggro on these dolls, because they go wherever they want. You know, these things do not exactly apply in terms of aggro. Alright. Bring them all together for Scary Barbie. Oh, I didn't realize we killed them all in such a tight bunch. Yeah, just try me. You and your scary crown. Also, you're not going to accomplish anything by staying there. I might as well get this off while I can. Chase after our DPS. Just taking all the headshots. Like, I have huge, big-ass spikes on my helmet, and Calcabrina does not seem to take damage from them. How is that possible? Like, I'm wearing the Odin helmet for my glamour, and it's got huge-ass spikes, and she keeps ramming her head into those spikes. How is she not taking damage from them? And there, well, in any event, they're at 65. Give it to Bard because they don't really get any love. But man, as far as Gear's concerned, the Bard was getting all the love. Oh, that's cool. Also, I'm guessing John is a friend of yours? Yeah, because I know Joel. Yeah, John is not someone I'm familiar with. Before we go off to take on the Warrior Challenge, let's go take on Expert Roulette. Oh, okay. I find myself clearing out my eyes a lot more these days. Like, I have eye drops and I have allergy medication, but I don't know if it's necessarily accomplishing what I was hoping it would. And while we're waiting for where we need to go. Why don't we go check out the gold saucer for a little while? Yeah, because I don't often go there much these days. Well, I know that the Monster Hunter World crossover starts next Tuesday. But as far as dates for the Moonfire Fair, and I guess we're doing next, not now. As far as dates for the launch of the Moonfire Fair and the Rising, I have not seen anything yet. Yeah, I guess they're just pushing the Monster Hunter crossover so much. And we're off to the Fractal Continuum. And wow, that is one overpowered warrior. 82,000 HP with the increased buff. Yeah, and 370 on, well, virtually everything. And wielding a 365 axe, like, yeah, that'll definitely cause stuff to happen. And that'll definitely cause stuff to happen. Alright, let's see if we can't cause a little chaos on these things. Yeah, I do feel like they put the Monster Hunter crossover too close to the Rising and Moonfire Fair. Yeah, like, if there was probably like delays because they've been plugging it for months. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna get this off in time. Nope. Apparently we're gonna keep pulling. Oh! Get me out of that madness. I don't want to have my hands created on that. Yeah, don't jump in there just yet. Yeah, that's a place you don't want to go into. Almost got it though. Whoa. And just in time for these guys to say hello. Yeah, that could not have been done better. Here's a little more dragon side for you, but Sova. Look out for that. Thankfully I'm still able to make an attack. And we're just able to keep the buff going. Then we can change over to the Minotaur and keep continuing. Yeah, because a lot of people have had their interests up, so I don't know what could have caused it to be delayed. Okay, thanks so much for joining us, Luke. Hope to see you back soon. Well, I'm not angry about what's going on. I mean, it's not like we're not lacking. People have and are going to heaven on high like crazy. And they're not going to be leaving that anytime soon. Speaking of heaven on high, I do still need to get Matthia his level 50 clear over at House of the Dead, because he doesn't have that yet. Also, don't go any further unless you want to get yourself burned. But yeah, every time I've taken Matthia to get to level 50 over at House of the Dead, like, we cannot get past Zeta. Like, for whatever reason, every time I try and go there with the group to try and defeat Etta so that Matthia can get his level 50 clear House of the Dead, we fail. Yeah, see how that. Show some love for the warrior, but yeah, this thing's almost dead, but we'll use as many buffs as we can. There we go. Wow, it's all about the aiming tonight, isn't it? Well, that's never an issue for me. I keep coming to this game because I love it so much. Yeah, and sometimes I think I'm more aiming here. Of course. As I was saying, like, for me, like, I think I play it too much because, like, now that I have an opportunity to do so, I'm not taking advantage of my chances to do what I said I was going to do as far as 2018 is concerned and finish off games that I've left undone. Like, yeah, I'm getting through Skyrim, but I should be getting more stuff done. Like, I am getting through Skyrim, and I have finished off Kingdom Hearts and Neverwinter. But I feel like I should be doing more to get the other games that I don't have completed done, like Metroid and Ninja Gaiden and Super Mario 64. Because, yeah, those still need to be done too. And chase after them. Oh boy. Try and cause as much damage as possible. Hey, just welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us. Yeah, just get them all gone. There we go. And just a couple of them left. Well, I think that's me. That it is. I mean, for me, I'm not worried at all about running out of stuff to do because, like, I'm still leveling all of my character, or all of Matthia's classes to get them to 70. Plus, on top of that, my 2019 Warrior of Light is now through Drowned City of Scala, but only because I had to, like, get them to the required minimum item level. Like, even though I had defeated Xenos and I was allowed to advance in main story, I could not get anywhere unless I was able to get my item level high enough. And only then could I advance my Warrior of Light for next year to get through Drowned City of Scala, and I finally got, or Drowned City of Scala, and I finally got them through. Yeah, it's gonna take them a while to do what they need to do, including Eorzea. So, yeah, I mean, I'm not lacking for stuff to do. I'm not lacking for stuff to do. This game is certainly keeping me occupied and certainly keeping me busy with doing stuff that needs to be done. So yeah, I'm definitely not lacking right now. It would be nice to once I finally get an opportunity, set aside some time to get the 2 PSN trophies that I don't have yet, which are to complete 1,000 guild levies and catch 1,000 fish as a fisher. Those are the only 2 trophies I don't have, and once I have those, I will finally have my 2nd platinum PSN trophy. Alright, Eorzea's back, but we're still waiting on the tank. Who's now back as well. Ready when you are. Now let's do this. Yeah, I'm not worried about lack of content when I'm working on my characters as much as I am. Like, if there is something that I am bored on, it's having to do the 24-man grind. That's the only thing that I really have gotten tired of, is the 24-man dungeon grind. Doing Rita Rana and Rabanastre. Like, I'm not fully maxed out on the upgrades on equipment yet for Matthia and Corinne. Like, I think I still need 2 more weeks worth. And because I've been so busy over the course of the past week, I have not had the opportunity to do that with either character. I've not been able to run either of those Rita Rana or Rabanastre this week with either character. But like, I'm not worried about that right now, because I know that the next patch is not coming for a while. It's not coming until the fall, so it's not a big deal if we end up not maxing out right away. Hey there, tank. And we're gonna kill this thing before they get to use Sophia's power. And there they go. As they'll say, is no one gonna pick up the treasure? So we can give more aiming gear. 1. Yeah, plus on top of that, if I continue to maintain my interest in speedrunning this game, there'll definitely be no lack of interest for me to continue to work on it, because I have resolved myself now that I'd like to try and get Final Fantasy XIV into a Games Done Quick or RPG Limit Break marathon, where I can just do like a dungeon gauntlet. Yeah, there is an interest in just running dungeon gauntlets as speedruns, as solo and sync. See, there has been discussion about doing that among people who speedrun this game, about adding dungeon gauntlets as a category, because right now, as it stands, the only times that are recognized are for individual dungeons and not for full playthroughs like 80%, which is what I've done. And I did mention this earlier for those of you who weren't aware. I have posted my times to a well-known speedrunning website, But the admins right now are saying that they're not recognizing my run because they feel that it's invalid due to the fact that I use the Road to 60 buff as well as the equipment that gives you experience buffs, experience bonuses. So since, but we've only heard from the one admin, and there's like 4 of them. So and the people who really want to run the speed runs the way that I did, they also want to, like I said, they want to run it the way I did. They want to run without those restrictions. And I have made the suggestion that if the admins want a run that has no experience bonuses, then they should consider adding that as a separate category. Because if you had someone who went through the game without using any of the experience buffs, no Road to 60, no experience gear like the Alamican earrings or the Brand New ring, or even being in a free company. Like I don't know if being in a free company and having the heat of battle buff on would also count as something that would be allowed, but like those are things, all the experience buffs like the Road to 60 and the equipment that gives you experience points, those are things that the game gives you. Those are things that Square Enix themselves put into the game. So it's not really cheating if it's something that the developer itself is encouraging you to use. So that's the argument that the people such as myself who are wanting to run Final Fantasy XIV as a speedrun through 80% through the first main story of the game, like that's what we're trying to persuade the admins to say that's how we want to run it. Because if you didn't, like the best time I have is like 15 hours 45 minutes. I can pretty much assure you that if we were forced to run it without any experience increases of any kind, like you could easily be looking at a run that's probably 10 or 15 hours more than the time that I set. Yeah, by that time you'd be like really pushing it, and if you had it that way, like I feel like a lot of people will be discouraged from trying to run it because like doing 25, 30 hours or even more trying to do 80% buffless, like that would just not, I feel like a lot of people will be dissuaded from doing that. So I'm really hoping that we can have a greater understanding, greater clarification on what is considered to be an acceptable run. And if they themselves think that it's not one that is valid or acceptable to run with the experience bonuses, like I have no problem with taking my record to be verified by someone else, because it's not just this one website that recognizes them. There are multiple websites that recognize those records. Also, I need to pay a little more attention when I get that prompt. Just because I'm just talking so much about whether or not my speedrun is considered valid or not. Okay, so now I might as well take a limit break at this point. Finish him off. There we go. No, so I had not rolled on that yet. Alright, there we go. Okay, so yeah, I think that's substantial. We'll go ahead and I'll let Elsanth know that we're done with them for now. Yeah, because we're gonna move on. Once I go over to check out the mini cacpot, and then also we're gonna go visit the squadron, and also on top of that see how the ships did. Then we'll go ahead and take on the 65 warrior challenge. Okay, can't get 10,000 here, and things are not looking good for much more. If there's a 9 in the middle, I could get 21 and I would get 1,080. And I was over on the right. Yeah, there was not much on that ticket that was promising. And it's going to remain that way unless there's an 8 here on the left side. Nope, 8 was on the top row. Well, the option for 10,000 is there. Down the center? Nope. But the 3,600 was there, though. 3,600 was there. Okay, so back to Gridania. So yeah, how is everyone tonight? Like, we've heard from Scala, we've heard from Lou, but how about everyone else? Knee? This must be a renamed FC. The Fabulous Troop. Oh no, they're just newly established a couple weeks ago. Never heard of them before, but... Knee is their shorthand, apparently. Oh, there's Ilsanth. Probably here for the same reason I am. Exchanging stuff for seals. I'm gonna clear off the Farlander items. And then I'm pretty sure that I have stuff down here that's lower than I need to get rid of. Yeah. Groups of fending from the anti-tower. And also picked up these in a 50 roulette. And down here at the bottom, a mere 87 seals from an ethereal brass cudgel, but it's worth it. It is still worth it. Alright, take some more tombstones. Pay visits to the squadron. Yeah, thanks for that, Miguel. Yeah, I really enjoyed myself at Con Bravo this year. This was definitely one of the best ones I've been to so far. For those who are not aware, that I was at Con Bravo for the 5th year in a row. And I brought with me videos, whoa, 50% to receive Matthia? The problem is I don't have enough Mikote. Yeah, the problem is I don't have enough Mikote. Yeah, videos for that are now up, featuring Gaijin Goomba from Game Theory as well as the Runaway guys. For those not familiar, Gaijin Goomba 3 years ago did a couple of review videos for Final Fantasy XIV with his wife, and he hasn't done any since, but when I had the opportunity to see him at Con Bravo, because he was hosting a Q&A panel, what he did was, I asked him about Final Fantasy XIV and what he thought of Tsukiyomi, because Gaijin Goomba does a lot of material on how a lot of video games involve Japanese folklore and Japanese mythology. And he certainly had a lot to talk about. He really wants to pick up the game again as far as reviewing it is concerned. He really does want to pick it back up again. Is there any way I can bend this in such a way? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, because now we get the chance to get even more materia. But yeah, it was really cool to hear him talk about that. So those videos are now up. Those videos are now up on my page. So if you want to look those up, like I did cover the whole Q&A that Gaijin did, as well as also just concentrated on the answers he gave on Final Fantasy XIV. Because he was actually, what was really funny is that he was having a hard time remembering some of the villains. And more specifically their names. Like, he couldn't remember Sri Lakshmi's name, and he also couldn't remember Xenos' name. And how he describes Xenos, if you have not seen the video, he describes Xenos as a Prince Golf Caddy weeaboo, because of how Xenos has his weapon sheath is not just a single sword, but it has multiple weapons in there. And the way that Gaijin describes it is like a golf club bag. Similar to being a golf club bag. Which of course, when he was struggling to try and remember Xenos' name, so we were all thinking to ourselves like, what is he talking about? And then when he said Shinryu, there was like, oh, Xenos. Yeah, listening to Gaijin describe some of the villains in game is hilarious. Like, I had a couple people who had their smartphones and had to, since they had never played Final Fantasy XIV before, Gaijin encouraged them to Google what Xenos looked like. They were all in agreement on how Gaijin described Xenos. Okay, it's raining, but we can also clean up the stable. Here we go. Yeah, let's feed the animals too while we're here. Oh, but I am low on cracker root, so I do need to buy more. Alright, let's go ahead and buy some more. But yeah, like, Con Bravo is so much fun. If you have not been to an event like Con Bravo, like, you need to do it. It's something you need to do for yourself. If for no other reason than the fact to just be around other people who have the same interests you have, without it having to be always online. Like, you can actually be with the people who share the interests that you do. Because something I posted as well, and Emily, if you're still watching, you'll know this because I posted it on our free company Discord. was a picture of, it was the only Final Fantasy XIV cosplay I saw, but it was of the level 60 Astrologian outfit. Like, you've seen me wear this before. It's this thing. Yeah, someone actually cosplayed this outfit at Con Bravo. And the moment I recognized it, I was like, I have to get a picture of this. And I have to say that they did a pretty good job. Now, of course, if you're also familiar with how it looks, you know that this thing has a visor remote on it. Which means, of course, that it has the veil on the face, if you're so inclined to have it on, which this cosplayer did. They went for the entire look. I'm glad that I got this outfit and level 60 Astrologian when I did, because if I didn't, I probably would not have recognized this outfit. It is very possible I would not have recognized this outfit just from looking out of the surface. Like, they did also have the card holder on their side, so I probably could have realized what it was after noticing that, or noticing the card globe as well. But yeah, just looking on the outfit alone, if I had not gotten this outfit a couple of months ago, I would probably not have recognized this look right away. So let's switch back to Warrior, because of course that's what we're going to be getting ready to do in a moment. How did our ships do? Not so good for the Gull. Although you're coming back with Dusk Leather. I think that could be pretty valuable, actually. Need repairs? No, you're good. Okay, let's go and have you cover these. Oh. Who's trying to get my attention? No one of consequence. Although, knowing my luck, if the number is what I think it is, and it's someone from my volunteer group who was asking me why I was not able to make the audit, then I like, ugh. Because yeah, I mentioned at the start of the stream, I was not supposed to be streaming tonight. Because I was supposed to be helping out with an audit with one of my volunteer groups. Because we do a semi-annual audit, and we had scheduled to do one tonight. And so I left directly from work to go to where my church is, because that's where my volunteer group is. But it's over 25 miles away. So because of that, I went directly from work, fully expecting to be there for the audit. Problem is, there was no one there at the church. And so after waiting for a long time, I was like, okay, they must have rescheduled it. So I drove back home, which is like 20 miles away, and I get home and I see that I check my email and I see that the audit was indeed rescheduled. But it was rescheduled for later this evening. And so, knowing how far I would have to travel back, I was like, not a chance. So yeah, I'm pretty disappointed that I was not able to attend the audit, because I had no idea that the time had changed without me knowing it. But yeah, one of the important people responsible for doing the audit apparently had to change their schedule for personal reasons. And so as a result, the audit time itself was changed to later in the evening rather than a different date. Let's go ahead and reactivate these. And how did our ship do? Oh, pretty decently. Yeah, coming back with 25 rubies. Do you need repairs? Nah, you're fine. Okay. Thinking. Oh no, it's just so far away. The unidentified derelict, so yeah, just better to go with this. Alright, time to watch as the Rotano Nautilus once again ventures into the depths. Away it goes. Okay. Let's make our way over back to the Morabi Dry Docks, because that's where we last caught up with our warrior storyline for Stormblood. And when we last left off, we were still helping to try the Aura, known as Dorgano, to try and help her to control the inner beast that had been giving Curious Gorge such a hard time. I'm gonna mend before we embark on our journey. Oh, I already did. Never mind then. Hey there, Broken Mountain. I know it's late at night where we are right now, but we have to help out Dorgano here. So let's go ahead and take on the level 65 Warriors Challenge entitled When Push Comes to Shove. Broken Air has lost his usual air of composure. Matthia, I'm afraid I have not but ill tidings to share. The Mauljaw have returned with reinforcements. According to reports of Maelstrom Command, they have their eyes fixed on Wineport. Having been driven out from the ruins of Nim, I have no doubt they mean to take the village as their new base of operations. We have fanned the flames of their aggression, Matthia, and thus it is our duty to put matters to rights. I fear they pose too great a threat to consider this part of Dorgano's training. Regardless of what may happen, I expect you to prioritize the Mauljaw above all else. When you are ready, my men and I shall meet you at Raincatcher Gully. Raincatcher Gully it is then. Let's warp over to Wineport. So yeah, we're gonna try and keep Dorgano out of this, but I have a feeling that she's probably gonna come willingly. What is Ister? I'm guessing this is a new player and they have no idea what it is, and I have no idea what Ister is either. Unless he means sister, but I don't know about that. Oh, Dorgano showed up anyway. Okay then. But Gorge isn't he though? Our scouts tell us the Mauljaw are still to the south. There's no way of knowing which path they will take to reach Wineport, so we must head them off at every available avenue lest they turn the hamlet into a battlefield. Matthia, I would ask you to head due south and do away with any enemies you find along the way. The rest of us shall sweep west towards Red Mantis Falls, then south through the Severed String. Dorgano, you will stay close to me in the rear. You will aid me in support, nothing more. If you insist. I'm sorry, Dorgano, but there is too much at stake to risk losing control of your inner beast. Yet with you joining me in support, I fear we may lack the strength to do away with the Mauljaw. No need to fear, brother, for you have my axe. I was wondering when you were going to show up. What a welcome surprise. Are you sure you're able to fight? After bashing boulders and topping titans with the marauders, I've never felt better. You again? Come to slow us down, Ron? Yeah, these two have come to blows before. No more than the horn-mad cow unable to control her inner beast. How about when this is over, I show you my inner beast and... Enough! Both of you! Brother, if you're sure you can handle it, I would have you take the lead. And he couldn't be happier. Right then, let's move quickly, Matthia. We will meet where the paths join on the road leading to Limsa. And so away they'll go. And so we shall do the same. Cross the bridge. Past the ninja training area. I'm thinking to myself that I might do ninja next after I do warrior because I want to get all my DPS cleared off next before I go on and get Matthia's healers. But we'll see how it goes. What do we got? Also, I probably should use this. That might be a good idea. Yeah, so far so good for us. Yeah, they're getting taken down quickly. I'll add a little extra defensive buff on myself. And then decimate! Whoa! Yeah, decimate indeed. And down he goes. Heading further south across this bridge now. Yeah, giving an idea of what's beneath me. Okay, next round. Yeah, all right over here. Oh, you have a shield on you. Well then. That'll complicate things, certainly. Yeah, you got decimated. Whoa. Yeah, they're not fooling around with their AoE. Oh wow, 4100 crit hit on the Butcher's block. And 6000 crit hit on Fellcleave. Which I know those don't sound very impressive numbers for crit hits at level 65, but keep in mind, I'm playing on tank. I'm playing on a tank right now. Yeah, tanks unfortunately do not hit as hard as DPS do. And 3 more. Yeah, you guys are showing up in abundance, aren't you? Let's show you how badly of a mistake you've been making. Trying to take me on. Trying to avoid the danger as much as possible. Alright, the shield man is now down. Take this. Whoa, 8,000 points. Even better. Yeah, and you're stunned too? Yeah, you're going down. Alright, that was all of them. Around the corner. Oh, and apparently I still need to kill Crash Raptors. I'm hunting log. Okay, sure. I killed him with a home gang. Wow. Well, then let's just tomahawk you out of existence, and you too. Wow. Looks like you guys had a rough. Are you okay? Matthia! Oh, thank goodness you're unharmed. The Mumble Jaw, they caught us unawares as we passed through the severed string. We had no choice but to make haste towards the rendezvous point. As I feared, Brother's boasting was just that. He was the first to falter and failed to keep up as we fled. Him, along with Dorgano. Please, you must find them before they are slain by the Mumble Jaw. Or worse. Yeah. How bad is this gonna get? Well, we have to take up arms against these two again. Well, here they are. Well, at least the Mumble Jaw got beat. See how it gives. You two losing control again? Matthia, be on your guard. Dorgano, she defeated the Mumble Jaw, but turned. Her inner beast has consumed her. My strength has failed me. Matthia, please, you have to stop Dorgano. Yeah, don't worry. I'll do what I can. Oh, wait a minute. She's come out of it. Without having to engage in combat? I did it! I've suppressed the will of Crash! Impressive. But how? Could it be? She overcame her inner beast through her resolve to protect me? I guess so. Yeah, protecting the worm. The flames of her spirit burn so brightly, and yet it feels as though mine have all but guttered out. Pray return to the others without me. I cannot face them like this. Why not? Are you just gonna go find some random Mumble Jaw and claim you slayed them for yourself? We have struck two birds with a single stone. The Mumble Jaw have been repelled, and Dorgano has last gained control over her inner beast. The power of Crash is now mine to control! Soon my people will welcome me back with open arms! I hope you're right about that. I would certainly hope so. Let us return to the Morabi dry docks and prepare for your send-off, shall we? I lacked the courage to ask before, but now I must. Matthia, would you return with me to the Autism step? There is much my people could teach you, just as you could teach us. With your help, we would never need fear the will of Crash ever again. Please, Matthia, say you will join my clan. Your clan? No. Yeah, clan? Like, I cannot abandon my duties here, then who will protect Eorzea in my absence? Or I must remain here and continue my training. Or I can say nothing. Oh, this is actually a hard choice. I get the feeling we'll have to re-scroll back through the cutscene if I say either these two. So let's say who would protect the Eorzea in my absence. By the mother, of course! How could I be so blind? I could never deprive Eorzea of its protector. Forget that I asked. It was foolish of me to think that you would give up your life here in Eorzea. Come, we should return to the Novaura dry docks. The others are waiting. Oh, I get the feeling I would have gotten the same as answer no matter what. Okay then. We can turn out deliverance then. And teleport back to the dry docks. And I'm guessing a hunt just took place, based on the text I'm seeing. So as a new day dawns here at the dry docks. And pretty much everyone else is here too except for Gorge. It pains me to let such a fine warrior leave. Still, I cannot begrudge you for wishing to return home. A part of me wishes to stay and repay your kindness. Before coming here, I was certain redemption was beyond my reach. Now, thanks to you and your warriors, I've learned to harness the power of Crash. At last I can return home and show my people this strength is a gift, not a curse. Thank you everyone for everything. Farewell. So I imagine that obviously we'll have to chase after her at level 68. So sometime later. Once again we are indebted to you, Matthia. Not only have we eliminated the Mumblejaw threat, we've helped Organo on her way to reuniting with her people. Yet there still remains the matter of my brother. He would not dare admit it, but I knew from the moment he laid eyes on her that he was in love. And therein lies the problem. The only love he has ever known is for that axe and the thrill of battle. In light of her less than favorable treatment of him since his defeat here at the Wolves' Den, I fear his love and loathing for her are at odds with one another. Unable to get a grasp on his emotions, he's lost touch with his inner beast. He'll be distraught in her absence, to be sure, but as they say, time heals all wounds. All we can do now is wait and hope he recovers. If anything should happen, you'll be the first to know. And so with that, we'll take 207,900 experience points and 487 gil for completing the challenge. Because you know we're going to have to be going to visit Organo at level 68. Stand strong and unified. So yeah. If the title is any indication, we should fully expect going to 68 as a warrior over in the Autism Steppe, because yeah, I don't think this story is going to end any way other than. Before we call off the stream, like I see that Mimidoa, who we helped before with his situation with the Siren in the main story of A Realm Reborn, he has an opportunity for us to play Triple Triad with him. Maybe he has this card here that we can take off his hands. Because he seems like he'll be easy to beat. And I like to see what he has in his hands. Oops. Yeah, that'll be an oops, alright. Yeah, let's go this way. Clench a victory for myself. Okay, he gives up nothing. Yeah, what does he have that I could possibly want? By the way, do you guys like Tataru's card? And finish him off. Oh, not willing to give it up so easily. Yeah, I think more persuasion will be required. That and doing this. Yeah, I've got you basically where I want you. Oh, he's not gonna give it up so easily. Alright, one more time. It's on me. Thank you for that one. Let's go this way. And seal the deal. Yeah, maybe Doe not giving up his cards so easily. Yeah, I imagine eventually I'm gonna have to come back here and see what else he has. Also, I have 14,000 points. Maybe I could get the cards through the card exchange over at the Gold Saucer. But yeah, I need a little something to unwind with a crazy weekend that's been, and also with just finding that out that the audit that I was supposed to go to ended up getting rescheduled for the same night without me knowing until it was too late. So, yeah. Definitely not a night I was intending to stream on, but if nothing else, at least we got the level 65 Warrior Challenge done for Matthia, which means it's now time to start grinding 3 more levels for him to get to see what happens at level 68. So yeah, I will be back indeed tomorrow with Corinne, and we'll see what exactly we'll do. We might go back over to Readerana and Rabernaster to see how it goes, or level up anything else that I might need to do, because I have Corinne really close to being level 70 on Red Mage now. She's at level 69. So yeah, I imagine that it's not going to be that much longer until she breaks level 70 and then can take on the level 70 challenge for Red Mage. So with that in mind, I'd like to thank everyone for watching tonight's edition of A Day in the Life at Tales of Eorzea here in Final Fantasy XIV. And I look forward to seeing you guys with more Final Fantasy XIV here again tomorrow. So, thank you very much everyone for watching, and until next time everyone, this is Matthia at Novaura Autism, saying take care, and I'll see you soon.